to be boring. Yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready to spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Hi. Oh my God, we are so sorry to y'all for missing last week. We had some technical difficulties, y'all.
And the dolls were doing stuff. I was busy. Out of the wherever the fuck.
Yes, you've been gone for a month of Sundays.
I have been gone for a minute, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, we back. We missed y'all so much. I haven't seen you guys. No, I saw you. I saw you at my show. I only saw you too.
Yes, I did see you.
But yeah, man, we back and well, this gonna be a sec. Whatever, fuck, we here.
Shit, I'm tired as fuck, man.
I'm tired. This could be the first episode. Honestly, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a shit? Y'all, I mean, we're whatever, or y'all gonna get whatever come out these draws.
Honestly,
whatever coochie we got, whatever coochie we got is what y'all finna get.
Whatever podcast we pull out these panties is what y'all gonna get. So we can just go.
Joke of the week. You want to start?
Joke of the week, y'all. I have had the most eventful 4 weeks in my life. 28 went out with a bang. So I'm coming back from Miami, Austin, Jamaica, and New Orleans at the same time.
What a mix of places.
Yes, I am. Yes. I'm a different shade.
I like it. Now we're different colors.
And honestly, it still looks close. It still looks the same.
Well, listen. So, and then somebody on the thing said I'm not light skinned. Stop saying that. Stop. Don't say it no more. Don't make that face at me. Don't say it no more. Just because I'm not super chocolatey don't mean I'm light skinned.
Sure.
Because I'm not.
So
I'm not. And you encouraging these people.
I didn't say anything.
Don't piss me off.
So yeah, I've had a very eventful 4 weeks. It's so many jokes of the week intertwined in there, but my most recent one is, if you have seen the socials, I ended up on stage with Megan Thee Stallion at Essence on Sunday evening, and that was the most exhilarating and fun experience of my life.
That's beautiful.
But I didn't twerk the way, and you see me in action, friend. You know
I know what that ass do, because we're friends. I've seen it.
Yeah, and I got in a full. Yeah. It was so funny because I got in an argument with my sisters because I wanted to wear shorts, and I was like, I want to see Megan. I want to wear shorts, and they were like, no, don't wear no damn shorts. And I was gonna wear another dress.
What's the problem with the shorts?
It was the same issue you're having right now with your shorts. It would have been what I was.
It wasn't like he was going to Bible study. He was going to Megan.
No. Not that it was like it was too stank. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It was too to the point where it was like, all right.
You know, your sisters are classy.
Not even from a classy route. It would have been too much of like, because that was an outfit from leftover from Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a Jamaica leftover.
It was a vacation style.
It was a vacation outfit, yeah. But I was like, well, I got this. But
I have an outfit like that I wore in Puerto Rico. That every time I try to put it on to go out here, I'm like, where are you going in this?
That's exactly what it was. So they were like, my sister was like, here, I got this dress, put it on, whatever. So I told the story on my Instagram, but so yeah, I went to the concert, had fun, I finagled my way, I found a friend, and we finagled our way to the front, and then she was looking for hotties. I was not going to raise my hand, but my friend started pointing at me, and I'm like, my knee-jerk reaction was to be like, no, stop, but I was like, you know what? YOLO,
because you gotta live.
You gotta live your life, and that's been my thing for my 20, like post breakup, post whatever. It became like I wanted to do like, yeah, I'm gonna get my lick back, blah blah. I realized that's probably not gonna happen, not because I'm just a loser bitch, but it's just not presenting itself. But I just need to live my life, period. So like when I was in Jamaica, like I did zip lining. I've never done shit like that.
I saw that. That was very
over the water,
adventurous
of me.
And
right?
You're not a water girl.
I'm not a water girl, and I still did it. And I
was proud of you. I was like, oh, look at me.
Yeah, you know, and I don't do stuff like that. So even when it comes to like being the bigger person and all that, I never take the risk of things. So I was like, you know what? So I said in the video, I took my hair and I was like, Meg, pick me. She saw me and I fought the security to get the fuck up there. But like, I always see these videos like, girl, if she would have called me, I would have been did my big one. It happens so fast.
Yes, it does.
And the adrenaline be rushing. Like, I forgot I had to get up there and actually dance. I would just have to be up there. I was so excited. And I'm hyping the other girls up like, yeah, you're doing so great. I'm so proud of you. I was like, oh, I got to shake my ass. So I'm like, no, it's not moving. Oh my God.
You had some Spanx on?
I had Spanx on. Because I don't leave the house with no Spanx on.
I hate Spanx. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
The friction, I didn't, and even with the body glide, like I don't like the feeling of my thighs consistently, especially in New Orleans for Essence. That's why I had them slides.
New Orleans, you're going to get some swamp ass. Now that's
literally
different.
So that's why I wear my shit. Yeah. I have my slides, my sandals on. People talking about my sandals. Fuck y'all. My little Amazon sandals. It's cute.
And when
my feet be hurting.
When I got up there when she wasn't famous yet, and I had them heels on, bitch like to die. So I'm glad you had on some sturdy shoes.
It'd be too much. So, but yeah, so I got up there. I tried to do the lotto move. That was the best movage I had. And after that, I was just trying to get to Meg, and it was just like fun. And then I was just hyping the girl up, and it was so funny because I literally, that's my reason I don't like twerking tequila. I never raise my hand for the twerk contest because I'm like, nah, because somebody gonna hit a split. That's my biggest fear. And I get up there.
I don't go do the twerk contest at Twerking Tequila because yellow skirt not finna embarrass me.
What? No,
and now it's pink pants.
Now
you
yellow
seen the pink
skirt.
pants? You seen her in them pink pants?
Yellow skirt and pink pants?
Yellow skirt wore some pink pants.
I wish I could have invoked the spirit of yellow skirt because the way she showed, if I would have shown my ass like that, I would be on tour right now.
When it's time for me to twerk, and it's like, here it is, some twerking, and I've planned to twerk, it don't go like I wanted to go. But when I'm drunk down to the Mexican, and I hear, you don't need no beat, you better hype your bestie up. Now I'm knocking glasses off the table, and I'm throwing ass everywhere. Yeah. And it make no sense to me.
Yeah, I couldn't yellow skirt it, but it was fucking fun. And the girl, she hit the split. And I'm like, hey, I get up there like, hey, y'all, no splits, right? We're good? No splits. Soon as the beat dropped, this, boo, it's so funny. And it was lit, though. She killed it. I'm like, oh, my God, like, this bitch is a professional. She's great. We connected all the twerk girls from the stage. I just break the chair. All the twerk girls on the stage have connected via my video.
That's great. Y'all are gonna have like a sisterhood as a traveling twerk.
And when I posted on Twitter, of course the incels got a hold of it. I was called sluts. And I wish you said you had a degree like Megan Thee Stallion. Mind you, I've had a degree for 8 years. And the funniest part is, sis who was hitting the splits has a master's degree.
I'm so tired
Duality.
of niggas being weird. And I'm so, is something in my eye?
No, I'm like agreeing
with
you.
Yeah. Because I feel something in my eye. I'm like, how did you see that?
That's not me.
But no, I'm so tired of niggas being weird. It's almost making me wish that I wasn't like, I just don't care anymore. Like, the platform is kind of starting to irritate me because you just can't be like a person. Like, every time somebody
this
today.
This has been my complaint for like months,
it's so irritating. Like, the fucking tweet where I was like, you know, at 3 margaritas, I probably am going to put it in my puss, but at 4, I'm going to explain to you how the German soldiers were on meth and how that impacted the war. Like, a nigga was like, oh, it's just so crazy how bitches think they so special because they know something that everybody else knows. First of all, everybody doesn't know that the World War II soldiers were on meth. Everybody doesn't know that. And second of all, leave me alone. Just go
if you were saying that you like to twerk, they would be like, oh, why don't you know about World War II German soldiers? Because like, shut the fuck up.
Then he called me a femcel. I'm nobody's celibate anything, involuntary or not. I be hunching. So you just making shit up.
But niggas just making shit. That's not even a femcel thing to say.
I don't know.
So it's just very, very lame. But niggas, you can't do shit. Like, even for me, like, this pissed me off so bad. I'm posting at the resort. I'm posting.
Oh, stop. Relax. Relax. That shit is weird. This has been my
complaint about this whole platform shit for the past year because I'm posting being cute on my birthday. Oh, girl, you staying at the motherfucking redacted. I stayed at. Who gives a fuck? Why the fuck would you comment that on my picture? I'm still there.
And I don't think it's anything with people malicious, being nasty.
But like, why do you want to relate to me? So yes, I know where I'm staying.
Well, I understand why people want to relate. I get that.
But you are compromising my safety.
And not trying to be funny, but like I said, I failed upwards with being platformed. I never wanted to do this. There's certain things I never thought about. And this is a very, like, medium-sized platform. Like, it's not, like, huge. But, like, it's certain things I never thought about, like, until I started having an internet presence. The people who don't have a large internet presence are probably not thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not something that, because like, my joke of the week is that, shout out to Lauren, who I saw in Target. But, like, she walked up on me and was like, are you Talley? Maybe. And I was like, why? And she was like, basically like, girl, are you Talley? Like, you know, I'm like, yeah. She's like, I know, I heard your voice. I'm listening to your podcast right now. And it made me so hyped because I'm like, yes. But I'm also like, realistically, you could have came over here and beat me up. You could have really came over here and punched me in the fucking face.
I make
like,
shit. We talk about
and no
like,
shade at all to Lauren. She's a sweetheart. Like, and I had a great time
meeting
you.
We love Lauren.
We love Lawrence down to the Jokes on You podcast. But that just kind of stressed me out because that wasn't even something that I could consider that somebody could just walk up on me and be like, are you Talley? And now I'm scrapping.
Because that could be a thing. Because between the podcast and the fucking Quanditric and shit.
And the TikToks.
It can be a nigga to be like, are you male? Shank.
Right.
That is a fear of mine. So why would, and granted, niggas ain't coming to Jamaica to come kill me right now, but that's just, it's the principle of it.
Yeah.
And I know she didn't mean no harm, but that shit really like triggered me because why would you say that in the comments?
Yeah, and then people are like, oh, post when you leave. That's not the point.
And then people with 312 followers telling me what to do. You think I don't fucking know that? Right. I know that, but I want to enjoy my birthday and I'm fucking cute. So let me enjoy things. How about you not be weird? That's the same thing as why did you wear your titties out if you don't want to be raped? That's kind of the same victim blaming logic.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, I know. Like, even today, I posted pictures like, oh, I'm a Barbie girl. Like, I posted me as a kid with my Barbie shit on. Somebody was like, oh, new meme alert. Don't fucking save my baby pictures. Don't even play like that.
You know what? And
I could
you
not
know
post
what?
it, but
Van Van's parents, I'm sorry, I just need to say it before we get into this. It's fucking weird that you made a cameo for that little girl. Any parent making a cameo for a child, like, there's no kid that's like, Mommy, I really want a $55 personalized video of Van Van for my birthday. That's weird ass adults.
Yes.
Buying videos of your child, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, that's very sick.
Like, it's
the rapping videos are one thing. Let little Van Van and little Man rap.
Yes.
Van Van or Man, whoever it is, let them do their little dance or whatever. Post on the internet, sure, fine. Whatever you want to do with your kids, as long as it's not hurting them. And even going down to the Essence is fucking fun, and it's something for everybody. I don't even mind the baby being in Essence.
Right.
But the cameo is weird.
Because zoom out, if someone just walked up to you on the street and asked you for a video of your child and offered you $55,
I'm calling.
Are you going for it? Like, we're calling the authorities. Like, I don't know, man. That shit just
and it does make me think about children being on the internet. And you really can't help. People gonna be weird regardless, but you should try not to give them a lot of space.
To exacerbate it.
Because I say, like, because I enjoy a lot of baby content. I like babies, and I try not to have parasocial relationships. Like, Jayla Brene and her babies are the cutest fucking babies, and they're having a good time. She's not making them do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, do the dance. She's not.
I follow Bonnet Baby. She's so cute.
Bonnet Baby. Oh, I love Bonnet Baby. She's so funny, and like, we can enjoy them, but I do think there is a happy medium in the criticism for Van Van. Like,
I know we don't like to consider how disgusting people are. You have to consider how disgusting people are when it comes to your child.
Especially a little black girl.
And then also, whether you're filming a child just being a child or whether you're filming them intentionally and they're like doing a thing, in either circumstance, a child cannot consent to any of this. Yeah. And you have to realize that they're going to grow up and already have an internet personality and presence established that they didn't consent to. And that's fucked. Like, I don't like it.
The first generation of those influencer YouTube babies have grown up and like writing books and saying how terrible and exploited they were. And I feel bad. And I'm thinking about even with my kids because the niggas is going to be cute.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I was thinking like, y'all niggas need to go to work. Because be cute and bring some money. But it's also like, them child stars don't be fucking okay.
I don't know a child star that I'm like, yeah, they're doing great.
I could say Keke Palmer, but Keke's our age.
Keke Palmer is wonderful. I am so glad at what she has going on now.
But she has a very grounded family.
She has a grounded family. And like, she had to grow into a lot of like mindsets and do a lot of, as I understand.
As we all have. But
like,
she had to do that in front of everybody.
She had to do it in front of everybody. Like, it's a lot. It's too much. But anyway, we got some letters. We have a shit. Like, honestly, y'all was lettering the fuck out of our email. So we gonna do a couple at a time. We got two. We gonna do two. I'll do the first. No, the first one was long. It doesn't.
They might both be fucking long.
Do you want me to read it?
Actually, they both long, so we can just do both. Okay.
Do you want me to read the first one, or you?
I'll read the first one. Okay, this one is from Redacted. Okay. And she says, I forgot my iPad today, so please bear with me. Hey, ladies, I just want to say I love your show. I found you guys back in March and binge listened to all 78 episodes to the point that my little boy dances to the theme song. That's so cute. Don't worry, he's one, so he doesn't know what you all are saying, but it's cute. That is adorable.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Now, see, I was about to be weird. We're like, oh my God, send us the video of the baby dancing. But no, don't send the video of the baby dancing. Okay. Anyway, some background on myself. I'm 27 years old and I live in a predominantly white area. I tried to date the black guys, but I was told I was too much of an Oreo. So with that being said, I dated white guys. We'll put a pin in that. We'll put a pin in that. About 7 years ago, I met my now husband who is white, and he treats me like a queen. I never have to ask for anything. He makes sure my hair is done and nails are done, and a great father / provider for his kids.
I know that's right.
Anyway, now I'm a stay-at-home mom with our twins, and life is great, or so I thought. Recently, I realized we've been kind of drifting, communication-wise. About the kids, we are solid, but planning time for each other and having sex is now a problem. It's not stress. I'm doing everything at home, and to my knowledge, everything at work is fine. So I didn't know what to do. I know it's not me because I lost about 80 pounds when I was pregnant. Oh, Jesus. So I'm in the best shape of my life. Did you have the thing, the Wingardium Leviosa thing?
The gastric sleeve?
No, it's I was just watching something on TikTok about it. When you throw up the whole pregnancy, like you have morning sickness the entire time. It's like
I don't know what that's vomiting. Called, but I rebuke it.
It's 2 letters, and I was just watching TikTok about it. Okay, sorry. We had a conversation. I expressed to him that I'm not getting what I need sexually from him for some time now, and I would like to open our marriage. Ooh. He then admits that he's been masturbating all the time and doesn't ask me for sex because he didn't want to focus on my needs. He just wants to get off and go to bed.
Hold on. He's crazy. I don't need to read the rest of the letter.
I'm
gonna read the rest of the letter.
But
this nigga is a nutcase. Go on.
I just kind of...
I'm sorry. I mean, that's your husband, but like, ma'am.
Whoa.
Please.
Whoa. I just kind of listened to him, and he apologized profusely and promised to change and wants me to not bring up the open marriage idea again, but I'm afraid he's not going to change, and I'm missing out on my pleasure and needs being met. So I don't know what to do, and I'm confused. I'm so sorry for the long letter. I really tried to cut it down, but this information is fresh, and I don't have anyone to ask. I don't know if I should just shut up and take what I can get, or should I push? I hope I don't sound ungrateful. Thank you for whatever advice you can give. P.S. I love your colorism show. As a mom to a biracial daughter, I have the intent to make sure she knows about her privilege and that she needs to support darker-skinned girls.
Period.
PPS.
We love.
So cute. Talley, I love how sometimes you be potting and you don't know it. Like when you said if you mention to a man you like flowers and he doesn't buy you flowers, he's choosing not to. That was a slap in the face. But also how you share your childhood, which is similar to mine, just with my mom. And that my great-grandma's name is also Ophelia, which I thought was cool.
Aww.
That's cute. Pick of our family for context. I thought
cousins?
Mel would like our redacted family Halloween costumes. This is cute.
That's so cute.
The babies are cute.
And you're cute.
This is...
So I'm sorry for calling your husband a lunatic. Let me walk some things back. I shouldn't have said that. However, that is lunatic behavior. If it just was a decision that he made, that he was just, and the reasoning is what fucks me up, not I just been beating my dick because it's convenient and I've been busy or whatever. I don't want to pleasure you.
That's weird.
It's bananas. And I just recently, I don't know if you follow me on TikTok, but y'all should all follow me on TikTok. That's how I make a good chunk of my money. But I just did a TikTok about like how to know like if a man hates you. And I know hate is a very like extreme word, but I say it so you can understand the brevity of the situation. A person who you are beholden to and you live in the same house and y'all are only supposed to be having sex with each other and you're raising a family that doesn't come to you and say, hey, you know what? I've been beating my dick a lot lately because I really don't care if you come or not. Like, do I want to hear that? No, but it is something that a person should come and say to you. I don't know. It gives me weird vibes. And also, like, not trying to be nasty or bitter, but, like, check that Cash App, check that Apple Watch, check that iPad, check all that shit.
Because something's happening.
Because something is afoot. And
something that I noticed as well, that you said you lost 80 pounds. Maybe he has a fat thing.
Ooh. I was going to say something opposite, but on the same track.
What?
Maybe he is offended by you kind of being a hot bitch. Maybe he doesn't want to fuck you.
He was maybe more comfortable when you were fat and like sad and shit. And it's like now that you're skinny.
Now that you're hot, he don't want to fuck with you like that.
And now it's fucking his self-esteem.
Did we? Whoa. Just a little unpacking. We got to unlatch that and unpack it because that happens to me pretty often. I've said this before. Sometimes men will meet me at a certain weight and I'll gain weight and it'll fuck them up. And sometimes men will meet me at a larger weight and I'll lose weight and it will fuck them up. And sometimes I'll meet guys where I'm like bigger and then I'll drop like 15, 20 pounds and they'll be like not able to handle it. They'll not be able to handle the change in how other men deal with me. They'll not be able to change in how like attention I'm getting. So if you lost 80 pounds after pregnancy, most niggas are counting on you being kind of dumpy after pregnancy.
Yeah.
And we white. We don't know what he white. We don't know what he got going on mentally.
And that be the thing. And then men also will prey on your insecurities. You said you grew up and the black boys didn't like you, and he might know that. You know what I'm saying? And this may be the most attention you got or whatever the fuck, and he can kind of weaponize that. So you got to be careful.
I don't know. It sounds weird, and I hate to say it like that because I don't have a husband, which is a choice. But if I had a husband, I would want people to be careful about how they spoke about him, which is why I apologize for calling him crazy. But just off the cuff,
But you know something's off because that's why you emailed it.
Yes. So I don't think he's just sitting in a corner beating his dick somewhere, even though I have heard of things like this where men kind of like fall into these like masturbation porn holes for a while and it's hard for them to get out. So like I've heard of that before, and part of that I have sympathy for, which is another conversation. But check that Cash App, Check that watch.
He's white. Check that Venmo.
Check that you know what? Right, because he's not in the Cash
He's
App.
white. Check that Venmo.
If he's in the Black Girls, it might be in the Cash App though.
Fair.
Right. Check that Cash App.
PayPal,
Check that Venmo.
Zelle.
Check that PayPal. Check that watch. Check that iPad. Okay. Check the notes.
Check that PlayStation.
Check the PlayStation. Check the shared notes. Get that Switch and bust it down. Whatever you gotta do.
Nintendo Switch.
Because I think
he's talking to bitches on Zelda.
Yep. Just I would start with checking to make sure it's not another bitch.
Now, but if you ain't gonna do shit about it, don't look.
I was just talking to my mama about this the other day. We was talking about cheating. Listen to me, bitches. If a nigga cheat on you, because I'm the type of bitch, I might not leave. I might not if I don't want to.
You already know what
Right.
it is.
If a nigga cheat on you and you're not gonna leave, don't tell him how you caught him. What is wrong with y'all? He's just gonna get better. He's just gonna get better at cheating.
He's gonna know, yeah.
So stop. So if you
if you gonna leave or take a break,
per.
But
don't, if you gonna stay, if a nigga cheats on you and you gonna stay, and this is not to do with the letter, I just want to say this.
Just keep it in your back pocket.
If you catch a nigga cheating on the Apple Watch, why would you tell him that?
Because now he gonna stop cheating on the Apple Watch.
Now he gonna stop cheating on the Apple Watch and he gonna be cheating on the Fitbit. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna switch up his.
He gonna be cheating with a sundial.
Don't show your whole hand. If you're not gonna do nothing, just wait till you have enough evidence. If you gonna do your
if
big
you gonna
one,
leave, tell him.
Right. If
you're not gonna leave, stop telling these niggas how you caught them.
Don't give him. That's like when in the movies where the villain give his whole diabolical plan. It's like, well, now I know what you know.
Well, when niggas, I don't really cheat, but when niggas have, I do get right up to that line though. And when niggas have brought to me that they've caught me doing something untoward and they've told me how, I just physically cross it off a list of shit that I'll do again. Perfect. Thank you. Clearly this doesn't work.
Okay, so don't be showing up down to the
right.
I won't go to crew no more. Thank you
also,
so much.
what I would say to you, ma'am, what I would do is use this. I do this. Y'all can call me crazy. I don't care. I have an AI Hinge profile that is a fake person that I use to see if my bitches are on Hinge because I know they're gonna match with me because I know they type.
What do you mean AI?
It's fake pictures. It's AI generated pictures.
What the fuck is your problem? Let me see it right now.
No, it's not on my phone. I deleted the app.
Well, what does the AI bitch look like?
It looks like me, but just not me.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's a similar bitch.
You put a sim on the fucking Hinge
just to see if my niggas is on there and who they matching with. Because why I got to get rid of my real Hinge if you got your real Hinge still up here?
He don't know the bitch is digital. Actually, niggas are dumb.
Niggas are so stupid.
Niggas are dumb.
They're the dumbest.
I don't know why.
Yeah, they're the dumbest.
Titties? Yes.
Right. Correct. I mean, it's not like, it's like one of those believable AIs where you like.
They give us technology and this is what we do with it.
Yep.
Fair.
Granted, I'm also lazy, so I don't check unless I feel like it's some shit afoot. What is it? It sounds like a bug. You hearing that too? Yeah, I thought that. I just didn't want to panic myself while we were on here, but it definitely sounds like a bug. But no,
it's not just caught though.
I think you need to decide what you want and what you can put up with, and just be like, hey.
And that's the other thing about being a stay-at-home wife, which is like, oh, this soft life and blah blah. Bro, when they do this on purpose, so you can't leave.
And you need to get some, I don't know if you have some shit in writing. We talked about this when we were talking about our soft life feminism episode. Let me explain something to you. You need to have some, just in case he is weird and this goes left, you need to have something in writing that person is going to continue to support you in the event that y'all don't work out.
Because now you got two babies.
Now you got two babies. I think three. Because one of the sons is one.
She said twins. They're twins.
Oh, it's twins. Okay. You got two kids. You need something in writing, and he'll understand because he's a white, and they do contracts and shit. Like, hey, things have been weird lately. This would just make me feel more comfortable because you, according to you, beating your dick in the basement. So that is just fucking me up. So just make sure that in case some shit is going wrong, that you have some precautions in order. You will have some ways and means. I'm sure you can take care of yourself because you are clearly a genius if you listen to this podcast. Obviously. But we don't want you in a bind, sis.
Right. Yes. Okay, boom. Next letter.
Okay, what's the subject line on it? So
it's a somewhat dilemma.
Can I spell dilemma?
It would have been like literally 5 emails up from that one.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna read this one. I'm reading this raw. I've never seen this letter before. Okay. Good morning, ladies. Coming to you bright and early on Monday morning. I wanted to ask, how do you navigate spaces with handsome men that you like? For context, I'm 27. I've been pen pals and frequently texting this man that lives 20 minutes away from me. He is 29, and my homegirl put me on with him. He is her coworker. He is fine, has a great job, his own house, etc. Perfect on paper. We've only gone out once, and that was with me initiating it. I typically don't shoot my shot anymore with men because if he wanted to, he would. And a man will let you know if he wants you. I have been regularly texting him, but one day listening to the pod, y'all mentioned shooting your shot at men, so I did. The time was cool, but I'm losing interest. I'm just losing interest because I'm not about to be begging to go on dates.
Period.
Other men I meet bring me flowers and food to my job, but I don't like them. Don't call me white girl said, fuck the man with the bendable sneakers. Don't fuck the man with the Balenciagas. But I like the man with the Balenciagas. It's a bug, Dexter, I think, behind this window back here. Could you just give it a little... I see it.
You gonna get it?
No, I'm not, but it's up there. Okay, cool. I'm just going to keep reading. Sorry about that, guys. I've been by myself, and I enjoy solitude, but I do want to go on dates with this man because he's handsome and meets the qualifications. Put a pin in that for me. Also, it's Pride Month, and I only get 10 days this year because I've been messing with men. It's above the window, Dexter. You see it shaking and shivering right there? I think that's it. I think so.
That's not big enough to be making that much noise.
Okay, well, check behind the window there. It's in here somewhere. I should have 15 days, but contemplated with this man got me on suspension. I attach pictures for context, but he texts me like once a week, and he has a bitch, and we're not really even talking about anything. I'm just frustrated and irritated. He texted me good morning yesterday, and I didn't respond. My two homegirls is like good, and I should make him double text. But I feel like maybe I should respond. I don't want to be childish, but it's not giving what I want. It seems so simple when you write it out or say it out loud, but I don't feel that way. All these societal rules are draining. Would love to hear your thoughts or if you've been through something similar because I only take advice from baddies. Aw, thank you. Which is something I had to learn, LMAO. I love y'all and the pod. I've been listening since day one. That makes me so happy. Oh, well, you're hot.
There's an update. There's an update.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at the picture of him.
He's a cutie. He's giving, like, sexy spec a little bit, but like in a good way.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, cool. See him. Update. That man is a munch and did some very nasty things to me that I would like to enjoy again. How do I navigate a space with a handsome person and we're having casual sex? So,
woo.
Okay.
I wish I miss doing stuff like that.
We'll talk.
I mean, like, casual.
No. We'll talk. I have plans. Not for me, but like.
Somebody want to holler at me?
No, girl. Oh. We'll talk. But, yes. So, first of all, he has a bitch. And I'm not trying to be funny, but like.
They usually do.
He has a bitch. If he's texting you once a week, in the morning and at night, he not texting you after certain times or the texting is sparse. And it'd be different if he was calling because some men, I don't know how old you are, but as men get into their late 20s and they mid-30s, some of them just like to call. They like to FaceTime. They like to talk. So it'd be different if he wasn't texting that much, but he was still trying to communicate with you in other ways. From my experience, I bet about $100 to a bucket of shit that it's a bitch somewhere that would knock his head between the washer and dryer.
Where do you find these words that you put together to come out of your mouth?
My granddad says that. My granddad will say, I'll bet whatever amount of money to a bucket of shit that blah, 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 blah. And I just picked it up. What?
That's just so funny. Like, what is she? Like, what?
That's what he been saying it my whole life, and I think it's normal. So
my grandma used to say musty as a polecat.
That's hilarious.
And I don't even know what that means, but I be saying it.
A polecat?
I don't know what a polecat is. It's got to be a stripper.
That's country as
I'm not sure. But okay.
But yeah, so that would be my first thing. I mean, if you want to fuck him, but don't let the fact that he meets the qualifications.
Don't be Molly.
Right. Make you think that you're going to be able to make him better or different or something about, because I felt like that about.
Redacted.
Because he did meet all my qualifications. He was tall. He was smart. He had a good job. All these things.
Sister, let me tell you something. You gotta let that height go.
That's good for you, baby.
Let it go.
That's good for you.
Let it go, baby. Looks like a lot of TKO.
Oh, that nigga was sad.
Let that height go.
Well, listen, I mean,
because the height be having y'all in the chokehold, and I be like, it's not that. Because again,
the height be having me in a chokehold. That's why I can't let it go.
And I have a privilege of being 5'1". I understand that, but y'all, the height.
I've said why I like tall men. Whatever it is, what it is. I'm into it.
I mean, I done clumbed.
That's funny. I liked it. No, stand in it. It was good.
I done clumbed a tree or two.
Words are born of necessity. I
done clumbed me a tree before.
And
it was fun. Now, when I do be in the presence of a big, tall man, I be like, oh, I feel so small and so elegant and so sexy.
We got to go out. Man, I've been to 2 places in the last, I would say, 45 days. Were just hot bitches everywhere.
I have not seen a bunch of fine niggas.
I went to Deeper.
Deeper be having them hoes.
I went to Deeper in May or June. It's this week.
Is there a Deeper this Friday?
It's this Friday. You want to go? I got a ticket.
Bitch, we going to Deeper.
Yeah, let's do it. I got a ticket. But I got the free before 10 ticket, so we got to go early because my ticket was the free one.
Let it go. Looks like another ticket.
But yeah, so I went to Deeper and
see y'all on Friday.
It was all types of hot hoes in there, and
it be them bitches in
It was a lot of Africans in there, but they was the real hot ones. But the thing about it is like some of the niggas that be in Deeper we got to get back to this letter, but I'm gonna come back to you because I think you should fuck that man. There's my advice: fuck him. I'm telling you, he probably has a bitch, and also, if not, he's got some other sort of shit going on that you don't need to be involved with. If he's not communicating with you constantly, fuck him, ride that face, and get out. What they say on Martin? GTD. Get the draws. Get the draws.
It's $20, but I got $20.
Yeah, it's fun. Let's go. We'll go together. But I went to Deeper. It was hoes everywhere in that bitch, but it be hot men in there with either their girlfriends or bitches they like fuck pretty regularly, and them girls be like behind them niggas, and they don't even want, and they be single men there with the group, but they don't even want you around because they there with their niggas.
I hate that one bitch in the section. You can't have all these.
You can't have all these niggas. Release some of them. Release.
Well, give me that one.
Yeah.
You want.
Keep yours.
Okay, fuck.
Keep yours and give me that one right there.
Just you said, let me in there.
I was trying to talk to this one nigga, and I didn't even know he was there with bitches at all.
So
and a girl hit one of these right in front of that nigga in front of me, and like left the arm up like doom 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 touch. I was like, oh my god, just kidding. I didn't know.
They be cuffing
these niggas so hard, and I'ma just fuck him after or later if I wanted to.
Go to the bathroom at some point,
come on, dog. Then, bitch. Okay, so then it was a nigga in there. He was tall. He looked like, and I thought it was. And I walked up, and I was like, I know you fucking lying.
I'm wearing that short set I was gonna wear to Meg on Friday.
Per. I walked up to him, I said, no, you fucking lying. And the guy was like, excuse me? I was like, I thought you were someone else. I did. Which clearly, I don't know my host, because it's the second time that I've mistaken one of my bitches.
This is your second time doing this.
But
if you dated niggas who wasn't all the cookie cutter same nigga.
All my niggas look like cousins. What's it to you?
Did you be able to go out into the world and know which one of your hoes or not?
What, child? Well, it was some fine bitches in there, and then I went to, which is so crazy because I probably shouldn't say this, but I was out with someone I care about very deeply. I brought Sam to the beach in this situation. I went to Draw Bar, and
it be hoes in Draw
Bar,
it was the
hoes in Draw Bar. Shawty's on the left, shawty's on the right. I said, God, which I had a good time. Of course, I'm not ashamed to be out with, like, you know, because I don't really fuck with too many niggas. I maybe have like 1, 2, 3 that I fuck around with, and that'd be it. But like, I was like, damn. And it was niggas looking at me like, why you in here with this nigga?
Because I want to talk to you.
What's going on?
But baby, that whole thing be a free for all. I went one night and it wasn't even lit for real, but it was like Draw Bar, then you go to the Holiday Bar, and in between the Punch Shack and all that.
Hoes. And sometimes I just be wanting to look. It ain't even like I'm actively scouting for no new niggas. It's sometimes I just want to see. I just want to see what's going on. I just want to stand near a nigga. So, you know.
You kind of just want to get off of that cologne.
Get a
but anyway,
cologne.
Queen. Sorry, back to this. He probably got a bitch. But honestly, if you feel a way to be like, hey, nigga, I need that throke up off.
This is not right. Is it?
No, this just popped up on the bottom.
I'm about to say, we're not going to the glory experience.
No, we're not going deeper in Christ. But, yeah, so he probably got a bitch, but also stay show claim. And if he's a munch, then let him keep on munching. You sent this to us about 3 weeks ago, so I'm sure you're probably pregnant by now.
Yeah, you might be pregnant.
Let's get into the topic, because we don't
Okay, child, let's get into the topic. Bitch, what are we talking about? We're talking about music. Let me bring the music. Cocaine music.
Yeah, this is the episode that got deleted because the devil is a liar.
The devil is a liar. Okay, cool. Do I have, where's the music one? It's in here. Okay, Cool. Oh, we did the question of who would you fight in a celebrity celebrity boxing match, but I don't remember who I said.
I think mine was Neo.
Yours is Neo?
I hate Neo. We all know this. I will throw a chair at him.
Did you see him? That lady took his hat off and he kicked her off stage.
I was getting so viscerally angry watching it that I couldn't. I finally watched Zeus.
No.
While I was getting my nails done. It was on. And
I
she
love
was
this design.
I'm
going to do mine when I get home.
All my gyms done fell off because I've been doing too much. But
Putting your finger up.
no, not quite. I was doing activities. No, but I finally watched. I'm like, this is the most chaotic thing. The government clearly made this.
Oh, it's worse than crack.
But it was so fucking funny. The auditions were so chaotic.
This was Baddies?
First we watched the Baddies auditions part 2. Then we watched Bad Boys with Orlando Brown. The funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Orlando Brown is, just Disney, just call him back because he's clean enough now.
Clean enough.
He's fucking hilarious. They were singing in the studio and he was like, Raspy, pass me the mic. And I showed my ass. It was so funny.
Only clip I know from the boys one is when Jonathan was like, "Why are you yelling at him?" He was like, "Yelling." He was like, "Yelling." But that's how I feel about my friends.
They are very protective of Orlando, and Raspy is like the villain.
Raspy couldn't bully me.
Raspy,
I'll deflate them lips.
The episode,
I will. I'll stick a pin in that.
The episode left off on a cliffhanger, but he brought a knife onto the onto the tour bus to do some stabbing. So
just like planned stabbing, like I'm gonna stab me.
It's
some
Miami nigga who he got into it with in the club and or studio. I can't remember, but he came back like, yeah, nah, nigga, blah, blah, and he has a knife. It's the whole thing. But that's how I want to do Neo.
I think mine, I would probably lose, but know that I would give it my all and I would train for it. I don't know if I said this last time. I have to go back and watch the file. It was Joe Budden. Yeah. You bitch. And just, you bitch. Like, honestly, like, if I ever saw Joe Budden, you remember that time that white guy was at that protest, like these pro-lifers were outside holding pro-life signs, and he was like arguing with the lady, and he fucking roundhouse that bitch. Yes. That's how I would do Joe Budden if I ever saw him. Mind you, I need to work on that. I think I scared Rita the last time we were in the car together. I need to work on this whole on-site thing that I got going on because I be with people. I thought I saw one of my old friends on the street, and I was physically about to get out of the car, and Rita was like, what's happening? And I was like, oh,
you gotta stop scaring the hoes.
I was like, I thought that was so-and-so. I was finna go to jail. I was finna fight. That's what was finna happen right now. So I gotta work on that. That's not healthy. Cool. So
are we doing the game still, or did you
I forgot the cards, and I forgot it would involve getting Dexter involved. It'd be a whole shenanigan. Unless you want to pause and I write the questions and it'd be a whole thing.
It's fine. We'll play
cool. So we're talking about music today, which I really, really love because I am a music girl. I feel like I'm a really well-rounded musical individual. So we're gonna talk about some of our favorite music moments today, some of our favorites, our personal opinions. We're gonna get into it. So first thing up, what is your favorite or most memorable music phase that you went through?
I really enjoyed my fangirl era, man. My fangirl era, I had the side ponytail, the peace sign, the kissy lips. I was going to the concerts. Actually, 15 years ago today was my first Chris Brown concert.
Oh my goodness.
I had a full pastries outfit on.
Should I say congratulations or I'm sorry?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
It's showing my growth. But I had a pastry. It was after my 14th birthday. It was a week after my 14th birthday.
This is cute.
I had twists in the front.
I love that.
With the bang, the side bang.
Ooh.
And it was down in the bag. So my hair was like really long for 2008.
Wow.
And I had a pastries bedazzled shirt. I had some jeans. They were the Amanda Bynes jeans from what was the name?
I didn't even know. Limited 2? Was it
not
Limited 2?
It was another store that sold Amanda Bynes clothing, but it was only
it was a bunch
Athens.
of those tween shows.
It was like in Athens, Georgia. We had to drive all the way to Athens to go to this particular store. It was called it was something. I can't remember the name of the store, but it was in a mall that was far out.
Child store, whatever. I mean, we'll figure
Justice
it out.
and Limited 2.
Justice and Limited 2.
Yeah, but it was kind of along those lines, but it wasn't in Limited 2.
Okay.
And they had the pastries on. The pastries that kind of like dunks a little bit, the cute ones.
Yes.
The cuter ones.
Those,
those
shoes
the
are
second drop.
Together, though.
But yeah, I was very excited about my first Chris Brown concert. But like that B5, Chris Brown. B2K was a little older than us, so I couldn't really, I was into them.
I loved B2K.
I loved them, but I was like, these niggas not my age, but
that was my first concert. Scream Tour?
I didn't, I went to Scream 4. I didn't go to the first couple ones. I went when it was like Pretty Ricky and shit.
My mother stood up on the chair and danced at that concert. I had a time, but she had more fun than me. My mother had more fun than me.
Real like J. Kyle.
Yeah, she was like, B2K is hot. Like, she was like up there. And I think that she had like done her homework and listened to all the music before we went, as a parent should. She had a fucking blast.
I want to be that mom. I think my experience, like, I'm noticing now, like, growing up with older parents, like, dang, like, I was raised by, like, Frankie Beverly and Maze. Like, how fun would it have been if my mom was, like, twerking with me?
You know who has boomer parents? Mecca on TikTok. She has boomer parents, too.
I can see that.
Yeah, she's got boomer parents. I just
boomer
learned that today.
Is just different, but I'm not good. I guess I am.
We're going to have to pause shortly. It's something in my eye, and it's really fucking me up. I'll have to, in my left eye. Dexter, can we pause really fast? I have something in my eye. I'm so sorry. It's driving me crazy.
You know what? That was another joke of the week. I got some shit in my eye. I almost went blind on my birthday. You go to the bathroom?
I'm just looking in this mirror right here because every time I love my makeup, it's something in my eye.
But yeah, I love my fangirl era. It was fun. I would go so deep because I wasn't allowed on MySpace, so I had to really like maneuver my way through the internet. I don't know if this was an episode that got deleted or not, but no, I think it was because I watched it, but I think this was one deleted episode. But I used to like some groups that weren't big, like Small Change and Too Much.
This is the second time you said this to me, and I've still not researched it.
That's what I'm saying. This is one episode that got deleted, but so I had to re-explain it because it may be somebody who knew what I'm talking about. But it was like these.
Don't
are like
make the crazy eyes when you say it. Know what I'm talking about. Somebody who know what I'm talking about.
What crazy eyes. But yeah, Small Change is Too Much. They was like on the deep level MySpace, YouTube type shit.
You're making this up.
Don't be shy, don't be scared. Let me see you over here. We can do it.
Yeah, you're making it up.
Dip with it.
This is a song you
wrote. It
wrote.
was on 106 Apart.
You trying to debut
Everybody
your
to the
single
front.
to us?
That was Small Change. And then Too Much was On Fire. We're burning it up.
Sure.
They are real people. If you know what I'm talking about, please chime in.
No.
Because Too Much is supposed to be the predecessor to B2K because it was Chris Stokes. It was Chris Stokes' experiment.
And he sucks.
Yeah. So I don't know. They never really took off like that. I know the singer, his name was Marcel. He had like a mixtape that came out in like 2009, 2010. It was really good. He had a really good remix to One in a Million. And then it was Brandon Kane, who was also a really deep cut. He played like Simba on Broadway in like 2000 or some shit. But he could sing. He had very, very long hair. He looked like a girl. But he had a song with B5. He had a song with Jasmine Villegas. If you was really in the streets like that, you know who Jasmine V is. She used to date Justin Bieber. She was like the main girl in the Baby video. She used to date Justin Bieber.
Well, name one of her songs.
She had a song called Me and You with Brandon Kane, but she kind of blew up with hold on, I'm about to look this bitch up. Jasmine V. She was with Justin Bieber and them. Here, Jasmine Villegas. She was a big deal, but she never really blew up after like 2011. But this was her.
I've never seen this person in my life.
She was in the Baby video. Go back and watch the Baby. Oh, she's the main bitch in the video.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my favorite era. Then I had a Jonas Brothers era. It was in my fangirl era. It was mostly to piss my dad off, but this is around Camp Rock.
Just because it was white.
Because he came home one day and had white boys. He was like, "What is this?" Love that. Love trolling.
My most memorable music era was my emo/scene era.
'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Yeah. I was big and still am really big into emo music and scene music. That whole just like little shebang of like black girl caucasity that we get into. So Green Day, Fall Out Boy. I was really into My Chemical Romance.
Oh, All American Rejects?
Huh?
All
American Rejects. Like all of those.
Darkness turns to light.
I think I said this on the original one that we did. I remember I was really in like a white space because my homegirl, I believe her name was India or Erica, something like that. We rode the bus together, and for whatever reason, she could listen to whatever the fuck she wanted that was like rap music or black music, but she was not allowed to listen to rock music, white music, anything of the sort. And she had a iPod or a Zune, and I wasn't allowed to listen to some of the more like really raunchy rap things unless I was with my family, like unless I was with my father. But I was really into Lil Wayne. I was really into the mixtapes. I wanted to hear all of it. I wanted to know all of the words. Yes, I want to hear about it. I've been actually dying to talk to you about this. Hold on, because I'm jealous. I've never been more jealous in my life. The Meg thing, I can get past because I've done that. But you seeing that man in concert upset me. Hold on. Just let me just
I'm gonna freeze to you.
Just freeze.
We ready to unfreeze.
Yeah, So you're making me nervous. I can't complete my statement. So I could listen to the white music, but she couldn't. So on the bus, we used to switch iPods or Zunes or whatever we had and give it back at the end of the day. So I used to be listening to all sorts of Lil Wayne. She used to be listening to those music. So I think that's part of the reason that I became well-rounded. I love that. But the last thing I want to say.
Which also proves your kids going to do whatever they want at that schoolhouse.
Your kids going to do whatever they want at that schoolhouse. But I remember one time we were singing an Imogen Heap song, which is the original version of what Jason Derulo did. He's like, what you say? That song is actually an Imogen Heap song, and it sounds very culty and very, like, you know, scary. And we were doing show choir, and we were singing that song, and I was playing it over and over again in my bedroom so I could learn it. My dad just burst in my door. He's like, they got you in the cult at that school? They got you. I was like, what? They was like, this is cult music. I know what cult music sound like. This is cult music. And so that was very funny to me that my family did not understand that phase of my life, but it's my favorite. Go on. You're ridiculous.
No, I have not really done Lil Wayne like that, especially with that Trump shit and all the weird things. He has only 4 dreads now.
He got a lot of drug things.
I did, and there are some drugs happening.
Yeah.
And the colorism. Didn't like the colorism. So he needs to ask me about several things. And we kind of knew he was coming, but like it was in the middle, like it was middle intermission, and then out of nowhere, it just goes black, and you just see Lil Wayne on the screen. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about no Lil Wayne. Fuck Lil Wayne. The fucking beat dropped. I lost my mind.
I bet you did.
This nigga got hits on hits on hits. And when he got in that Carter 3 bag, I'm over here, and she let me like, let my man had a sweat like, man. She even went. I had an out of body experience. My body, my ghost came out of my body and just looked at me like.
Lil Wayne is rap Beyonce. Lil Wayne is rap Beyonce.
It was so cute. After every song, he'd be like, "Thank you." It was so funny.
He's rap Beyonce. He's one of those people for me because, like, I got family members that I still love that are colorists. Like, it's not great, and I don't like that. But, like, you're also an uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, this,
you also have 4 brain cells left.
You have 4 brain cells left, and you ain't that goddamn colorist if you done had a baby with Toya. And you got this chocolate-ass baby.
The mamas did get lighter over time.
They did, but you're also making up shit. That's how I feel about it. The proof is literally in your first pudding. You making up shit. But anyway, and then with the Trump thing, I figured your brain was just drug-addled. We'll come back to it.
And you got, like, some shit you wanted to get expunged.
Right, cool. I love Lil Wayne. One of the funniest things with every man I've ever dated is them finding out, like, I'm a Lil Wayne, like, dedication and drought fan and, like, a mixtape fan. And them just being like, and I'm like, yeah, you got yourself a rat is what you got.
See, for me, with my, because I grew up with around the whites. No, but, like, I had my fangirl shit and, like, my R&B. And I was listening to, like, Neo, but I started my Gwen Stefani and Fergie phase. That was fun in middle school because that's what my friends were listening to. And I would listen to black shit at the house. My sister was listening to Jack and Edge and shit or whatever. So I didn't really get deep into Lil Wayne until I moved up here. The first Lil Wayne verse that I ever memorized. And let's see. Go on. And how we can bond through this.
Okay.
So I met this shawty the other day. I got her number called. I was like, what you doing? She say nothing. I said, what's good? She said, not much. I said, guess what? She said, what's up? I said, I think we should go. She said, I said, what? She said, I said, what? Why you stuck? She said, fuck. I said, who? She said, not you. I said, then who? She said, you do. I know what? I know what? I know what? I know what? Cause you don't really want. What you do really don't. Girl, we grown. If he ain't gonna treat you right, then I ain't gonna treat you wrong. And that's my word. And then her life. She don't know what's true or not. Shot it like a valet service. That's what she been through a lot. She put her car parking and listen to her favorite song. No. Never let her cry alone. Listen to her heartbeat because it plays my favorite song. Yes. 15 years. We rusty. Yeah. But we got through that bitch.
Because I've got the drinking problem and I'm aging. But I was there. I pulled that from the recesses of my mind.
Deep. But and then the Carter 3 came. I was like, I can't avoid this nigga. This is music.
I remember the first time that I heard the Lil Wayne Upgrade You freestyle because that was my worlds converging, and I had never heard a rapper ever touch a Beyonce, which it's not a Beyonce beat. I get that it is a Swiss Beats beat, but like I'd never heard a rapper take a Beyonce song and touch it or do anything with it outside of Jay-Z, and that's like, y'all go together. It's different. So I don't remember who I was in the car with or what was happening. It might have been my cousin Chelsea. I don't remember, but it was probably her. But I heard burn, 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 and I'm thinking Beyonce is on, and then I hear that lighter flick. I said, oh, I did not know this was something that could happen. It just happened. Like, that's just how, just happened. Like, that's how I felt. And I was just like, oh my God. And then the way that he took, I like my beat down low. And nobody will say it, but he did beat down low way better than T.I. did. And I'm a person who can still maintain that even though T.I. is a weirdo, he's a fucking freak, he's a talented motherfucker.
Now that fucking Clifford Harris had a run.
I feel about him like
let's put all the recent shit over here.
Yes. That damn T.I.
had a run.
Now you make about as much sense as tits on a duck. But
what?
It's another granddaddy exclusive. Another granddaddy exclusive. But that
don't
nigga
tell a nigga no what that ass so fat. Why you want to go into this?
But now in hindsight,
in hindsight, weird. Police. Weird. However,
no
hits, bitch.
I remember
Paper Trail.
I remember the first time I heard "Get Loose" by T.I. And there's only one weird lyric in there now that looking back, I'm like, ah. And then he did the song with Nelly, so it's like double ah. But like, I remember I heard "Get Loose."
And you got loose.
Baby.
You got loose.
And this was, I was like, you offer me a pill, I might not say no. I might drink, I might sip a little what? Baby.
But anyway, T.I. had a good run. Actually, like, niggas don't understand. I think rap music, and I hate to sound auntie, but like rap music, people are like, oh, rap is dead. I'm like, oh, y'all just old enough. But like, when you think about it, 2008, we had the Carter 3. Mm-hmm. We had fucking Paper Trail. This nigga said, I'm going to jail. I'm giving y'all 47 hits back to back. We had the Carter.
So y'all had something to talk about while I sat down.
Paper Trail. We had Beyonce with I Am. We had fucking all this good ass music. Mm-hmm. We had Usher with Here I Stand. We had all this good ass shit happening at once.
And the artists, first of all, the artists did art. I think we are kind of in like a late stage capitalism part of music right now, which it's like everything is for money. Everything is about what can go viral or what, you know, we can make.
Microwave.
It sucks. And so like you don't really have artists committed to artistry anymore. Like the fact that like when Beyonce talks about Dangerously in Love, I think it might have been Dangerously in Love that she was talking about. I think it was. And she said that those music executives told her that there was not a hit on that motherfucking record. Yeah. And on that album. And she said they were right because it was 5. Do you know?
To listen to Dangerous in Love and say it's no hits on that bitch. And they were acting like, oh, Beyonce's going solo. She's no Ashanti. Bitch, y'all suck the fuck out of
And Dangerously in Love charted at number 1 while either Baby Boy or Crazy in Love was charting at number 1. Those two charted at the same time.
But that's the thing about Beyonce too, because we argue with 15-year-old stans, by the way, on Twitter. We're not arguing, but like we have to be on there with them.
Or like even the shit that Nicki was doing. Amazing.
Just to experience that in real time. I was like 9 when Beyonce was doing, but I'm in girl.
I still know the choreography, and I'll do it in the pool. I'll have a blast with that shit.
Oh, no. I wanted to be Beyonce, like, in real time, bitch. And even when Nicki was coming up, I remember, like, because this is still blog era, like, oh, you heard about the new bitch? I'm like, who? The lollipop and the coochie out? What lollipop and coochie out? And then it's like, itty bitty piggy, and you can see shit, the real climb. Now it's like.
And then even if you go a little further past that, like, when we talk about, we might have to do a part 2 to this episode and release it another time.
No, we can do the part 2 and then include the festival part in it.
Yeah, okay, we'll wrap all that up together. But no, so I think that with that situation where Nicki was coming out and then it was Nicki and Wayne and Drake all together, that was something that I don't think people for a label to have a like NBA style big 3 was bananas.
I was thinking, when he was doing this Young Money shit, and I was like, I don't think y'all niggas realize what Young Money was. Like that Wayne, because I think Wayne.
You potting.
I'm potting. Because like the Wayne fell off, but he kind of just like, and these are for my children. Right. And then them niggas hit.
And it's so crazy with all 3 of them. I was talking because Drake, where his music is now, first of all, everybody knows I think Drake is a weird ass dweeb. That is my standard opinion on that. I'll never say he's not a talented person. I think he's incredibly talented, but you, sir, are a motherfucking weirdo. You're strange. But
his mama white.
His mama white, and he refuses to grow up. So like somebody,
and even that Drake could never make a song again and still be Drake.
Drake been solid since the Sprite commercials. I'm sorry, just so I mean that's fine. But like I remember So Far Gone coming out.
10th grade.
I remember So Far Gone coming out. That album, in terms of relating to these niggas, made me a woman. That was my first introduction to really like toxicity, like from a man, and like listen to it, like, well, goddamn, brand new.
I forgot to call you on your birthday.
Meanwhile, the nigga in the next classroom to me didn't tell me happy birthday.
And no, bitch, when I tell you when Redacted forgot my birthday, and I'm just like, you swear I'm the last one on your mind. If there's anything I can do to fix
My 10th
it.
grade boyfriend brought me a Chris Brown album to apologize to me for something, which is hilarious.
In hindsight, yes.
In hindsight. Like, I'm sorry, I just realized that. And it was open.
Niggas.
I think he listened to it first before he gave it to me.
These bitches. No, but like that was some. I remember because the day it dropped, the next day we had a field trip. So I was listening to it on the field trip on the way to the field trip because we went to the bodies.
You're talking about Chris Brown or So Far Gone?
So Far Gone. And I'm like, oh, this is good. This is the nigga from y'all heard the nigga from Degrassi. Like this shit is good. And just to see that progression, like that bidding war for him, like when he was ended up signing with Wayne anyway.
And the songs carried you into freshman year of college.
Bitch.
When I got to college and them Kappas had a hold of all I care about is money in the city that I'm from. I'm smoking till it's done. When I said, oh,
Marvin's Room, that freshman year.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. I remember my ex.
Yikes.
Houston, Atlanta, we was done for. We was broke up. We was in the Rose in Montgomery. Marvin's Room was playing. This nigga looking at me from across the room. I'm looking at him from across the room. You know how you be with a nigga, and they talked about this on Shits and Gigs, but a different, like, context. Like, they were talking about, like, a story from their personal lives. But you know how, like, you and whoever your nigga is beefing, or whoever you fucking with beefing, especially in school, and I think that might be that refrigerator making that noise. But whatever. Y'all beefing or whatever, so he's somewhere in a bitch ear, but you could see him, and you somewhere, a nigga in your ear, and he could see you, and you kind of just like looking at him like, yeah, nigga hoe still want me. And he looking at you like, yeah, nigga hoe still want me. But it's sad. And that's what it was. Like,
but like Drake was just the soundtrack that like you said, we grew up with Drake. Like that Marvin's Room going into freshman year, and everybody had their own version of Marvin's Room. Well, okay.
JoJo.
Okay, I was going to ask, who had the best one of you?
JoJo.
I like Tiana's version. It did a lot. She did a lot with it. She did way too much.
Maybe I just haven't heard it enough.
But I like the care for me, would you be there for me? I like what she did with that. I did like the JoJo version.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think we've grown past Drake. Like, we grew up and Drake didn't. Like, when somebody asked me to listen to a song and to ask me what I thought of it the other day, I really tried hard to put aside the fact that I think he's a fucking dweeb, and I've passed that.
I feel like Drake should have gave us a son by now.
Drake is the son. The grandma is the baby. He don't want to grow up. Like the song that I was listening to, it's like something about having three hoes ain't enough. I'm not Santa, and then he goes on later in the song and then goes on later in the song talking about something. I could still be a good man for you. Like I can change. Right. You 36. You too old. Grow up. And I'm not saying you got to do the whole 40 is the new 30 Jay-Z thing. I'm not saying that. Nobody's asking you for that. Don't get her telling
us that you don't like auto-tune and shaking your hips.
Right.
We don't want to hear
that. We don't want to hear none of that either. But, like, your music is not. But it's also because you date kids. Like, you don't date bitches
That's
your
what the
age.
young hoes want to hear.
That's what the young hoes want to hear. The only quality song Drake got out right now. And I be so drunk when I'm supposed to be drunk. I'm out at bars and it comes on that halfway through the song I won't realize that I have like a thing against this nigga.
That you're having
fun. The way you made me feel these days.
Now mind you, I only know it because I be out.
That's the only reason I know it too.
I only know because I refuse. Once I heard about that Meg line, I said, I'm not listening to
when
it.
I say I close Judge Judy style, that fucking laptop, because you're a fucking crazy
I already
person.
pre-saved them like 21 Android, yes. And then like, something about
Nope, not today. But that song is quality. I was talking to somebody the other day, though, and I want to hear, like, the girls and the guys, if you're listening.
Not really.
Are you a Drake fan, or do you like 40? Are you a Drake fan, or are you a 40 fan? Because 40 does a lot of the heavy lifting for that whole operation.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Because he's making the fuck out and been making the fuck out of
and been making and did. But, I mean, I guess we could wrap here. We both have to pee. I'm going to need a snack. I got some snacks in my bag, but I don't want to eat that. So I'm gonna go downstairs if they see something I like, grab it.
They do have snacks over there.
Mm-hmm.
Are we allowed over there?
Are we allowed to go get some snacks from the other side over there?
Well, they did that one time. It was over there. That may have been because they were doing production. Okay, we're gonna get snacks. All right, bye.
All right, bye.